Another turnover led to the run out for Waverly.
54-42, shot clock off for the final 24 seconds of the third. And Laube not on the floor right now for Marion.
See what happens here. Moda and Fisher, some sort of high screen action.
Fisher using that high screen, coming left, picked it up with 6, goes to Hodges. Hodges off the clear out, drives in, and before the shot, fouled by Cruz. Not a bad foul, really.
No, stops the clock again, though, and Marion gets an out-of-bounds set. Can they get a chance to bring Laube in as well?
3.1, and Laube will inbound the ball. And he'll do it left of the glass. Flipped it in to Davis, who was tipped. Davis will put it up, had it blocked, but they got the foul at .9.
They get a shoot 2 here in the act of shooting.
Luke Frizzell got the foul, and Miles Davis will trot to the line for a pair. Only a 43% foul shooter, but that one's good. The terrific baseballer, of course, Miles Davis. One more, missed it right, and Moda throws it over his shoulder at the horn, no good. After 3, Marion 55 and Waverly Shellrock 42. We'll come back with the fourth quarter right after this. You're listening to high school basketball here on CRM Live Sports.
No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member. End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best-tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lindale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids.
Back to start quarter number 4 here from Marion, as the Wolves with a lead of 13 as we enter the fourth quarter. Scott Udashville done back with you. Waverly Shellrock with the basketball. Draper for 3, and he connects to start the fourth for the far wing.
Good start for Waverly. They needed the 3 there. Gets it to 10. Try to get a couple stops here in the early going.
Closest Waverly Shellrock has been in a while. Fisher on the dribble. Leaves it for Hodges. Wide open for 3, and he aired it. It's out of bounds to the Go-Hawks. Marion will pick him up in the full court man.
Talking about their matchups, what they want to do here now.
Draper, the Frazell's in there along with Marsh and Cruz for Nate Stege and Waverly Shellrock. Lob pass, high catch made by Cruz in the near side corner. Tried the hand back, it was deflected, picked back up by Waverly Shellrock. 2-man game. Cruz got it to Marsh. He'll take it inside. Cut off to Draper for 2 in a row, and he got it.
Again, you get lane touches, you get dribble penetration. The defense comes off just a little bit on that backside. Find the open shooter.
6-0 run to start the fourth, and it's a 7-point game. 55-48. Laube down the lane. Laube, no-look pass underneath the Claypool. Turns it down, kicks it to Fisher. His 3 was blocked by Draper's doing everything. Fisher a little teardrop floater in the lane, no good, and Marsh the rebound. Waverly Shellrock on the run. They've got numbers 3-on-1. Frazell drives in and was fouled, and he'll go to the line.
And they can feel that momentum switching back now towards Waverly.
Second on Claypool. And Noah Frazell to the free throw line. Averaging 14.5, only 6 points tonight. Make it 7. As Davis will come in for Marion, replacing Hodges. So Marion back to their starting 5 of Davis, Moda, Claypool, Albee, and Fisher. Is both free throws good. And now Waverly Shellrock with full court pressure. First 8 of the quarter, it's 55-50. Fisher will set it up at the left point for Marion. Standing dribble with the right hand, bouncing the high post. They go backdoor to Laube for the layup.
Wow, oh, that was beautifully executed. I think Waverly was playing for him coming off the 3, and he just went the other way, and they found him.
57-50. Marion needed that bucket. 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. Brazel picking it up. He has to get it to Marsh at the center circle now. They go with the clear out. Turns down the shot. Sets the screen now for Brazel. 2-man game. Got it inside to Marsh. Puts it up and scores. Went right around Moda.
Yeah, Moda didn't want to get the foul. He just stood straight up there, and he does a nice job. Little hook with that chicken wing out there at the left arm, but no call.
57-52. Moda fumbled it on the handback. Laube drives. No look pass to the near corner, but wave it off. Offensive foul on Laube.
He got up in the air to make that pass, and who was it that drew that charge? Was it Cruz? Was
yes.
it Cruz, maybe? For Waverly, stood in there.
5th team foul on Marion. Only the 8th turnover on the Wolves. As Rose back in for Waverly Shellrock. And Hodges, after a quick breather, back in for Marion. Also Ramker back into the ballgame for the Go-Hawks. 57-52. Ramker on the dribble, drive all the way in. Layup no good on the reverse with the left hand. Claypool tight-roping the baseline, saved it. Davis ahead. Laube. No look pass. Moda. Corner 3 ball. Good. Got the roll.
That's a shooter's bounce, Scott. We call that, right? Shooter's touch.
Absolutely. 12 for Moda. Hit the rim, off the backboard, and right down. Brazel, deep 3. No good from 30, but offensive board to Rose for Waverly Shellrock. Go Hawks in the drive. Ramker all the way in. It scores again. Hit the floor.
Getting to the lane area.
He is the human floor burn. 60-54. 4:35 to play. It's been a good one here tonight. Marion working the perimeter. Pass to the corner. Tipped out of bounds on the overplay by Noah Brazel. 21 on the shot clock for the Wolves. Marion by 6. Hodges will hold it and get into the offense. Picks it up. Lob pass. Claypool. High post. Gave it up to Laube. Right wing 3. No, but he got fouled by Rose.
Yeah, he got hit in the arm, and the legs got tangled up a little bit as well.
And Rose picks up his second, and Laube to the line for 3. 77% right now this year for Brace Laube.
Well, and if that's one thing, if you're Waverly, you don't want to give up defensively. You know, you're a little late getting there on the catch and him going up in the shot. You're better off just letting it go as opposed to putting him on the free throw line.
First one up and good. He'll have 2 more. And this one in and out. Imagine they were at Carver yesterday watching Big Sister.
They were down there. We were able to go down as well and watch them. And that was a good game.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Good crowd.
13,000. Missed a second in the 3rd free throw.
Cable played well, I thought, too.
Having a good year. Here's Ramker. Guess what? He's driving the lane. Left the layup short, though, and rebounded by Laube. He's got 1 speed.
He does.
Davis put it on the floor. Accidentally got tripped. Oh, they called a walk. And that's a break for Waverly Shellrock.
Officials saying no. Coach Meshley saying he got tripped. I thought he got tripped from our angle, but play on.
As Marion will bring Fisher back in for Davis. And now Draper, who started this 4th quarter red hot for Waverly Shellrock, back in.
Rose coming out.
Marion will pick him up full court. 3:58 to play in the game. Wolves by 7 and a timeout. couldn't get it in, so Waverly Shell Rock will use a 30-second timeout. 3:58 to play here in the ball game. Marion by 7, 61-54. Back after this.
Looking for reliable and professional plumbing service in the metro area? Look no further than Evans Plumbing. From the smallest and simplest jobs to large commercial plumbing needs, Evans Plumbing will strive to exceed expectations by ensuring that all plumbing work is done to the highest of standards. Evans Plumbing uses only the highest quality parts and equipment to ensure customer satisfaction is guaranteed, and 24-hour emergency service is available. Evans Plumbing, 5070 18th Avenue Southwest, and at evansmasterplumber.com.
Back with you from Marion. WSR to inbound. They got to go to the length of the court. They get it into Noah Frazel. Everybody backs off, and he'll bring it across the timeline, spins his way. He's going to go one-on-one, driving a kick. Draper corner three, got it again.
He's found the mark out there beyond the three-point line.
61-57, and a foul on Ramker on the man pressure.
In the bonus now? Think so?
Yep. Second on Benny Ramker. And 1-1 coming up for Jordan Fisher. And his first free throws of the night. And might be his first ones of the year. He's 0%. This one's good.
Knocks it down. Nothing but net there.
4-2 Marion, 2-2 Waverly Shell Rock. Has one more on the way. That one's also good. Look good on those.
They did. We're very confident.
13 for Jordan Fisher, 63-57, two-possession game. Waverly Shell Rock with the ball. Nice spin move. Frazel down the lane. Left the layup short, though. He wanted to foul and didn't get it.
Hodges with the defensive rebound. He's going to walk it up.
As Marion with a 6-point lead. Far hash mark. Lauby fakes, goes baseline. Got it back from Claypool, sets a screen for him. Nice pick and roll to Claypool. Was going to go up and had a block, and he wanted to foul, didn't get it. Turnabout's fair play, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marsh and Draper, two-man game. Marsh on the fake, spins in the lane, and ooh, got fouled. Got bailed out.
Let's say Claypool across the arm.
Yep. His third, 6 team fouls. So it'll be out of bounds for one final time for Waverly Shell Rock. Marsh looking and just got it in. Under 3 to play. They'll clear it out. Frazel behind the back. Driving a kick. Frazel to Frazel. Lays it in. That's Luke.
A good drive along the baseline. I think a little bit of a running start there on the catch, but played on.
63-59. Fisher angling right. Ball tipped away. I think you can see Waverly Shell Rock start to double here. We'll see. Here's Lauby. Comes out up top, 15 on the shot clock. Standing dribble with the right hand, directing traffic. Comes out the screen, gets it to Fisher in the corner. He comes left, and Ramker on the foul.
Getting hold. They're trying to keep him from turning the corner.
And Fisher right back to the line where he just made the 1-and-1. So 1-and-1 for Jordan Fisher. 2:17 to play. Marion up by 4. At 63-59. Big 1-and-1 on the way, and got it.
Well, and Marion, this gives them a chance to set their defense here. I'm sure they're going to continue to stay up and put some pressure on them.
Our second half brought to you by Epiphany Dermatology and Dr. John Woolner with over 30 years of experience. Find him on Council Street Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Both free throws good. 65-59. Waverly Shell Rock on the attack. Frazel, left-hand layup, scooped it up and in. Noah Frazel with 10. And the Go Hawks hanging in there, down by 4. Fisher lost it, picked it back up. Inside, Claypool had it blocked on the double pumper, but Marion retrieves it. 22 in the shot clock. Mona 3, strong with it, no, and rebounded by Marsh. Not sure that was a shot Marion needed there. Marsh coming off the high ball screen, into the lane, back to Frazel. Luke puts it on the floor. He'll drive in. Hank shoots and scores. And a timeout taken by Waverly Shellrock. Looks to be a full timeout. Minute 32 to play in the ball game. Marion 65, Waverly Shellrock 63. Back after this on CRM Live Sports.
Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring? At Schumacher Carpets and More, it's the little things that count. Family owned since 1987, the professionals at Schumacher have what you're looking for. Whether it is carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, laminate, or wood, their personal service and quality products set Schumacher apart in the flooring industry. Famous for a relaxed and pressure-free shopping experience, let the experts at Schumacher Carpets and More break down your options with just a simple conversation. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today. Cedar Rapids Millwork, providing outstanding service to Eastern Iowa for over 50 years. Quality products, including windows, doors, moldings, hardware, stair parts, specialties, and cabinets. Locally owned and operated, Cedar Rapids Millwork has in-house production, providing innovative quality services for contractors and their customers of the corridor. Cedar Rapids Millwork, 1950 Progress Drive in Hiawatha, and online at cedarrapidsmillwork.com.
Minute 32 to play. And Marion bringing it up against the pressure by the Go-Hawks. As Waverly Shellrock red hot here in the fourth quarter. Hodges coming off the Moda screen. Circles left. Laube, cross court. Brayson driving in. Dropped it off. Got it back. Hang, shoots, scores! He'll count a foul with a minute 9 to go.
Tough shot going through traffic. He was able to get it. He was able to get it, I guess you would say, up through some contact and finish. Now, it seems like they're trying to figure out what's going on with the clock.
Yeah, the clock kept going. Rose got his third, and it should be probably at about minute 10, I would say. And Laube had that knocked away, Phil, got it back, and then had the wherewithal to lay it in.
Yeah, almost a turnover, almost going the other way for Waverly, but strong enough to be able to get it up. Minute 09, I think, what they put back up there.
Yep, I think that's pretty good. 67-63, 109 to play in the ball game, and a chance for Laube for the three-point play.
A little bit of a break there for him to collect his thoughts, I guess, while they figured out the clock.
Going for point 18 and in and out. Marsh the rebound. Two possession game though. 67-63. Go Hawks spreading court here. Marsh out top between the legs. Going to drive on Claypool. Diagonal pass Brazel in the corner. Back up top Noah Brazel. He'll spin right free throw line on the drive and he was fouled.
Did you say Frank? He was the initial defender.
Yep. First on Frank as Waverly Shellrock's going offense for defense substitutions.
I think Marion is too. They're going to bring Hodges back in, maybe probably for Frank, for him to play on offense.
2 free throws for Noah Brazel and gets the first. As Rose will come in for defense for the Go-Hawks. Frank will check out. Marion will come back with offense.
Waverly, I'm sure, is going to pick up some kind of pressure here. Whether make or miss, they're going to want to slow the ball down and see if they can get it, create a turnover.
Both good, 67-65, 49.7 to go. And it will be Hodges to inbound. Got it to Laube. They'll show some pressure, they'll back it off. Both teams with plenty of timeouts left. They'll double Laube coming across the timeline. Standing right-hand dribble, takes it out front. Just gonna hold it right there and then go one-on-one. Laube drives, turns the corner, got fouled by Rose. His fourth. Wasn't much there.
Trying to keep the ball in front of him that time. Laube trying to get in the lane.
10th team foul, so that's big.
And double bonus now the rest of the way, not just the one-on-one.
They have a couple free throws here. First one on the way, right through for Brayson Laube.
3-point game now, Scott. He makes this one. It's a 2-possession ball game. 29.8 seconds left. Shot clock is off. That will not be a factor the rest of this ball game.
Yep, rest of the time. This one up, good. Circled it in. 2-possession lead. And a little backward pressure put on by Marion.
Frank in there guarding the ball.
69-65. Brazel dribbled it off his foot, but it was touched by Miles Davis on the way out. It'll stay with the Go-Hawks, 21.6 to play.
Not able to catch that one there, but good bounce for Waverly to get this one. They get it out of bounds chance. Now they got an inbound all the way over here in the far corner. It's going to be hard.
They're going to let him do it on the baseline. Marsh to put it into play, and they got a hold on Davis, on Draper. Away from the ball as he tried to get loose.
I think Davis was trying to get through a screen that time and knocked him down.
So Draper with a 1-and-1 will go to the line.
Fisher and Hodges are coming in now.
He's 0% on the year, so either he's missed them all or he hasn't shot any yet. Important 1-and-1, it's no good, and the rebound to Claypool. Big miss, and now a foul right in front of us.
Protect the equipment, Scott.
You did good. And that foul will go against Marsh, his third. And double bonus here for Marion.
Hodges at the line.
And he'll have two. 2 out of 3 on the night. Hodges 46% from the line. And this one's no good. Stays 69-65. Are you surprised no one's using timeouts here?
Yeah, there's plenty of them. Marion's got 3 and Waverly with 2 yet.
One more upcoming. Trying to make it a 5-point game. It's on the way. No good. Rebounded by Draper. 15 seconds to play. Long up court pass. Brazel with the catch. Goes behind the back baseline. Lays it for the trailer. Marsh 3. No good. Rebound underneath. Picked up by Waverly Shellrock, but on the baseline was Draper with 5.4. And Marion may sneak out of here.
And Marion now is just going to timeout Waverly, I think.
Be a full timeout taken by Waverly Shellrock. 5.4 to play, 69-65 in favor of Marion. Back after this on CRM Live Sports.
American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time.
Marion trying to get it in, Phil, and before a timeout was called, there was a hold away from the ball on Waverly Shellrock.
Laubie's going to get to be the free throw shooter for Marion. And as we said earlier, it's the double bonus, too.
And 5.4 to go. Laube on the line, got the first. So
if you're Pete Messerly, you tell your guys to stand out there on that big M in the center of the court, and don't move. Do not You got a 5-point lead, 5.4 seconds left. You do not want to commit a foul. That's the only way that they're going to have a chance to get back into this.
70-65 with 5.4 to go. And got them both, and that should do it for Marion. 71-65. Brazel will put up the runner from the free throw line, no good, and that's it. Wolves get the victory, 71-65 in a fun game tonight, non-conference affair over the Go Hawks of Waverly Shell Rock. We'll come back with the Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths postgame show for you right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Your search for healthy, fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, Nutrisport and Smoothie has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals as well as gym goers are singing the praises of their freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest Frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than Nutrisport and Smoothie. Does your business need signs, nameplates, or name badges? Looking to recognize an employee, athlete, or student for a job well done, or promote your next big event? Letter Perfect in Cedar Rapids has what you need to identify, recognize, and promote. ADA-compliant office signs, industrial signs, full-color signs, dimensional letters, personalized plaques, and awards of all kinds, and thousands of items to customize with your company logo to promote your business. Letter Perfect, 5412 Centerpoint Road Northeast, and online at letperfect.com. The MLB, the NFL, the NHL, what do these three have in common? All three professional leagues have a chiropractor full-time in every team. Professional athletes use chiropractic care to perform at their highest level. Let the team at Spinal Corrective Center help you play at 100%. Sports chiropractic care is the next level. Chiropractic care improves body function, reaction, and improves player longevity. Call Spinal Corrective Center today at 393-3996 and see Drs. Kretzinger, Kuehl, and Henick and experience sports chiropractic care to perform at the next level. Spinal Corrective Center, 3800 River Ridge Drive Northeast in Cedar Rapids and at spinalcc.org.
Back with you here from Marion on the Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths postgame show. Fun game tonight. We knew it would be. Marion and Waverly Shell Rock going back and forth. Waverly Shell Rock with a lead after one. Marion coming back with a big run in the second quarter. Third quarter belonged to Marion, and then the fourth quarter, at least the start of it, belonged to Waverly Shell Rock as they got it down to a one-possession game, but Marion hit just enough free throws down the stretch, Phil, and they come away with a win, 71-65.
Yeah, and like you said, it was a back-and-forth ball game. Waverly came out of the gates at the beginning of this thing on fire offensively, knocking down three balls and getting it into the lane, doing it whatever they wanted. And then the second quarter, things changed a little bit, and Marion right at the ship, so to speak. But good contest, Scott. I think both teams found some things that they need to work on and try to get better at, and it's a good way to keep your season progressing forward.
Well, and like you said, and knowing what may be coming later in this week, Waverly Shell Rock turns around. They've got a big conference game tomorrow with Crestwood, who's off to a 6-1 start, I believe, up in the Northeast Iowa Conference. And Marion's got that game against City High coming up on Thursday night. Who knows what that one's going to be, if it will be played or not. So, yeah, you wanted to get this one in.
Yeah, it was good to get in, and like you said in the pregame, you outlined it pretty well that two teams that know each other, they've been able to play each other non-conference over the years here, and both of these programs have had success, and they're going to continue to have success. I really liked Waverly, Scott, in how they can move the basketball, and they can really stretch your defense with those three-point shooters and the dribble penetration, especially if you let them get some momentum going. It seems like they're kind of a energy team or a streak team, like a lot of teams are. Once you knock a couple of them down, it makes you feel better. And then they got some size in the interior as well, where they can body you around a little bit. They bring Hotz off the bench, and Marsh in the interior as well. So they got the pieces. They could have a nice run up there.
Yep, and there definitely will be two teams that will be reckoned with as you get closer and closer to the end of the season. And Bryson Laube came up with some big plays at the very end. Jordan Fisher, kind of unsung hero in this game.
Yeah, I was going to mention him. I thought he did well. He handled things. He knocked down some shots. Made some big free throws in the end. And I think you had him in the stats that he hadn't made any yet this year. And so some big free throws from him down the stretch. And you always like to see that from your point guard. Alex Moda, athletically, they got a lot of good performances. Frank came in off the bench. I thought him gave him good minutes. And Miles Davis was solid, too, I think, at times out there. So Peyton Hodges, all of them, good contributions from I almost said the Indians, all the Wolves.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at the scoring in the ball game tonight for Marion. They go to 5-2 on the year. Bryson Laube leading the way with the team in game high 21 points for the senior, and had 14 of those coming up in the second half of play. 15 for Jordan Fisher in the ball game tonight. He had 10 of those in the second half, including a pair of threes in the third quarter. 8 points for Miles Davis. Off the bench, Peyton Hodges with 6, those coming in the first half of play. Trey Frank had 5, Elijah Smith 2, and Kalen Claypool with a bucket for 2. For Waverly Shellrock, 2 and 3 on the year, but 3 losses to good teams for Waverly. Balanced scoring, Benny Ramker off the bench with 16. He was fun to watch, man. He got to the basket a ton. The junior was 16 off the bench. Clay Draper hit 3 threes to start the fourth quarter, and he got Waverly Shellrock back into the ball game, and he ends up with a total of 14 points tonight. 10 points for Noah Frazell. Luke Frazell had 9. Cole Marsh with 8. 4 for Sam Rose, and Jordan Cruz with 2. Bench scoring was 30-13. Waverly Shellrock, they had 30 off their bench tonight. That's an outstanding performance. The Go Hawks with 12 turnovers, only 9 turnovers on Marion, so not bad for both teams there. Wolves tonight, 65%. They were 13-20. They made just enough free throws to win this ball game, while Waverly Shellrock was 10 of 13. One more 3 in the game for Marion. They had 8-7 for the Go Hawks here tonight. And how about rebounding?
Rebounding was 27-26. Marion +1 in this category. We'll start with Marion. Alex Moda with 8 rebounds. He ties with game high honors in that department. Good effort for Alex there. 4 rebounds for Kalen Claypool. 3 apiece for Miles Davis, Jordan Fisher. Chipping in with 2 is Bryson Laube, Trey Frank, Peyton Hodges, and then Elijah Smith with 1 off the bench for the Wolves. 10 offensive rebounds, 17 defense, total of 27. For Waverly Shellrock, we said Moda had 8 game high, and Cale Marsh matched that effort with 8 for the Go Hawks. 5 rebounds for Sam Rose, 4 for Clay Draper, Louis Portillo with 3 rebounds, 2 for Luke Frazell, and 1 apiece for Noah Frazell, Jordan Cruz, as well as Caden Hotz. 9 offensive, 17 defense, total of 26 for Waverly.
Some other scores in the Eagles Hideaway out-of-town scoreboard. The big game down in Wilton tonight. Pella Christian beats 1A number 6 Wilton 61-56. Pella Christian, a good 2A team from the Little Hawkeye Conference. Also tonight, South Tama in overtime beats East Marshall 63-58. Good to see South Tama boys better this year. They really struggled the last couple years, and they're much better this year, so that is really good to see. And out west, Sioux Center beating Boyden Hull 76-52. And some scores on the Emos Hideaway out-of-town scoreboard. We'll take a break, come back, get a word from Pete Messerly, and wrap things up after this here on CRM Live Sports.
First Federal Credit Union has been helping homeowners for almost a century. Options are crucial when it comes to a first-time home purchase, mortgage refinancing, or a bill consolidation loan. Being able to select the absolute best loan for your situation can literally save you thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or an experienced homeowner, First Federal Credit Union will work to find the solution that is right for you. Learn more at firstfedcu.com. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful. Plumbing fixtures, a great variety. Transform your home with Plum Supply. Our kitchen designs are amazing. Our service is priceless. Plum Supply. Touch and see. Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org.
Back with you from Marion as the Wolves win it 71-65 over Waverly-Shell Rock tonight. And head coach Pete Messerly joining us here on the Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths postgame show. And this is exactly what you and Coach Stege wanted, and that's why you put this game in the schedule, because these are two good programs. You're going to help each other, and boy, this was a track meet tonight. You guys, they had the upper hand. You guys came back. You had the third. They had a little bit of the fourth, and you held on.
Yeah, it's first of all, their program's tremendous. They're a tradition-rich program. Hard game to play, especially non-conference, but I'm sure they're the same, but we're really trying to schedule tough non-conference games, especially with a experienced group that we have, and it's challenging us, but it's good for us. And here's another one tonight. But yeah, it's like the NBA, a game of runs, which we withstood theirs at the end. We didn't want it to come, but we know they're a good team they're capable of. But fun game, hopefully fun for the fans, and just like a lot of great basketball by both squads.
Yeah, it was, and a lot of guys that really stepped up. We thought Jordan Fisher was one that really had a big game, couple of big threes, hit free throws down the stretch. I don't think he'd been to the line a whole lot this year.
Staying on the sidelines, it was awesome to see those go in. Yeah, definitely his best game of the year, and we know he's capable of that, and we're just kind of – some of our guys are still ramping up, kind of burning some rust off, but he's getting in the flow, and he's been playing a lot better as of late, even things that don't show up in the box score. But we'll take the 15 points and the big buckets tonight for sure.
Yeah, I thought you got good contributions from a lot of people, Alex and Miles, and you could go down the list at some of your other people. Trey Frank always gives you energy off the bench, I think. Whenever I've seen Peyton Hodges off the bench tonight too, did some nice things.
Absolutely. Trey gives us a ton of energy. He's a strong kid, great feet. Again, he adds a ton of energy and intensity to us. Peyton's been tremendous on both sides of the ball, both ends of the court, I should say. Solid defense. He's really improved his game outside of scoring. The scoring's still there for him, but he's doing a lot of the intangibles now, which is really making him a totally complete player and helping the team big time. So we're really proud of him for that.
Couple things we noticed. I think you got their attention between the first and the second quarter, and the other thing was you went to the full court pressure, and that seemed to kind of change things in your guys' direction tonight.
We needed to do something because they were taking it to us big time, but again, our guys stuck with it. They trusted what we wanted to do. They hung in there. They believed, and it just kept playing. I guess maybe we guessed right as coaches. The other coaches knew what they were doing, I guess. But yeah, we stuck with it. And the press, it got the game going up tempo, which I think both teams probably wanted. But hindsight, it worked for us.
Now you got, of course, Thursday's up in the air, so
yeah, we'll see. So we have West Delaware tomorrow, and they're a really good team in our conference. So that'll be a big game. It'll be another fun one. And then we have City High, which will be a new team for us. And I'll have to take a look at that after tomorrow's game. But yeah, weather pending. I think we'll try to make that up if we don't play it, but we'll plan on playing it until otherwise noted.
Yeah, well, and West Delaware's off to a really good start.
Yeah, I've seen them in video one time watching another team, and they were exceptional. And I know that last year they beat us down on our floor, so really good players, well coached, and always a good Marion-West Delaware rivalry in the WAMAC. So another one tomorrow.
There you go. And you're going to stay here. Dad gets to go up Highway 13.
That's true. Yeah, we'll make that trip at some point. But yeah, he's on the road tomorrow. So
Now,
always good to home cooking in our gym.
How is that? You got to stretch all the home games now. Girls are on the road, and then it's just
it's
after Christmas.
NBA-ish, where I know later in the year we have like a 4-game road trip. We're gone for like a month. A couple neutral site games this year, which is fun. We were in Des Moines at Wells Fargo about a week ago, and go up to Upper Iowa another time. So we're seeing the state and playing some good teams at the same time. So it's fun with a fun group of kids.
All right. Well, enjoy the win. Happy holidays. And if they let us play Thursday, we'll be back here to see it.
Happy holidays to you. Always a pleasure seeing you in the gym. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Head coach Pete Messerly of the Marion Wolves as they win it tonight, 71-65 here over Waverly Shell Rock to go to 5-2 on the year. We need to pick our player of the game. It's brought to you by First Federal Credit Union, online at firstfedcu.com. They're proud to support high school sports. Auto loans checking into the best savings rates in town at firstfedcu.com. And we could probably pick Brace and Laube every night, but I think we got to go to Jordan Fisher tonight.
I think he'd be a very nice choice, and did a lot of nice things out there. But like you said, Brace and Laube puts up those numbers all the time. So
15 points for Jordan Fisher, 10 of those in the second half, 4 out of 4 down the stretch from the free throw line. That was key as the Wolves get the victory. So Jordan Fisher is tonight's First Federal Credit Union player of the game. Our play of the game brought to you by Carpenters Local 308. Dedicated to protecting their workers and providing the best trained workforce available. Apprenticeship classes and training available as well. You can find more information at carpenterslocal308.org. Good to see Bob Dobeck on, Saturday night down at Carver in Iowa City, down on the court. Yeah. He had to have good seats, man. So I got to talk to Bob about that. But play of the game, I think you got to go to that Laube three-point play that he actually lost the ball, got it back, and somehow ended up with a reverse layup and a three-point play out of it.
yeah, I did, and nearly a turnover, but it heads-up play by Laube with strong enough. He's able to go up through a couple defenders and play through the contact, and like I said, knock down that free throw. That was a big play in this ball game.
That was a huge play, as it was down to a 2-point game at that time. Marion got it up to 5, and they win it by 6, 71-65 over Waverly Shell Rock here tonight. And we're going to be back with you tomorrow night, 7:15 or thereabouts from Cedar Rapids, Washington, as we will have boys Mississippi Valley Conference play. Number 1 in 3A, Cedar Rapids Xavier goes to Cedar Rapids, Washington to take on the Warriors. And looking forward to that. Ryan Lursman will join me for that one coming up tomorrow night from over at the Wash Gym. And then weather pending Thursday night back here at Marion for the Wolves and the Little Hawks of City High. Again, very much weather permitting coming up on Thursday. And thanks, Phil. Appreciate it. Happy holidays. And we'll talk to you soon.
Same with you, Scott. It's always a pleasure.
I want to thank everybody here at Marion for all the hospitality, for all the help. Big thanks to all our great sponsors, and a big thanks to everybody for tuning into the broadcast of this one here tonight. Again, the final score, Marion 71, Waverly Shell Rock 65 in boys non-conference basketball. And you've been listening to a presentation of CRM Live Sports, and so long from Marion High School.